What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and yep, we've got the double upload in one day. Now you probably noticed fresh trim for your boy. This is the back. You probably can't see it. Maybe you can. I don't know. But yeah, had to get rid of the mop. It was doing my fucking head in, to be honest. So yeah, nice to feel fresh, and I'm feeling fresh in terms of Supercoach. Refreshed from the shit of round one. Got my amino acid drink right here. So yeah, let's go. Let's talk about the must-haves for this week. So let's just quickly go through the most traded in, most traded out players. So, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on them, and then I'm going to tell you who top 3 absolute must-haves that we need this week if you don't have them. So we've got D'Ambrosio at number 1. So look, I personally don't think you need him just yet. I think we will need him eventually, but look, the break-even is minus 37. So yes, he's going to make money, but he's not going to make money this week, which means there's bigger priorities to get him this week. Someone like a Jack Billings, as soon as he gets that 10 out of his system, was it 10? 11 out of his system, he's going to make a lot of money. He's going to go up 28k this week, so you can probably afford to wait one more week maximum. Absolute maximum. You could not wait much longer than that, in my opinion. Because yeah, like I said, that 11 will be going out of his system, and his break even's gonna be super low. Plus, I think he's almost the must have, because he just, the role is, it's not great, the role, but he's proven that he can score on that half forward flank. He plays on a great team where there's going to be a lot of opportunity. I only think he kicked 1 goal, so a goal kicking forward that's gone 120 from only the 1 goal, that's very positive signs. It means he can find other avenues to score than just kicking goals. So Billings is in my top 3 must-haves. Now Blake Howes, I assume everyone has him. If you don't, you have to get him in. He's probably number 1. He's going to make a lot of money, and he's going to make money this week. Break-even of negative 86. He's first on the break-even list, so you absolutely have to get him in. He's going to go up 60k this week. Non-negotiable. Get him in at all costs. Easy swap for Reed or Gibcus. Both those guys you can afford from just a straight swap. So, yep. Thomas Berry. So he's one I don't know too much about his role. Sorry. But based on his break even, I'm going to jump on him. Minus 75. It's a really good break even, and he goes up in price this week, so you cannot afford to wait till next week. Yes, he does have the buy next week, but you need to get this first price rise, because it's 58k if he scores 52. So basically, if he steps on the field, he's making 50k. That's very good. Yeah, I just think you cannot pass on him. I know he's a bit more expensive, but I think try and find a way in. I personally have traded. I'll show you my trades, and I'm almost set on them. Obviously, barring any team news. But I'll show you my trades in a minute. But yeah, Thomas Berry is a must-have. Now, Isaac Heeney. This is a very interesting one, because he's in 24% of teams. So a lot of people do not own him. He's got a solid chance of being F1. And I think the run coming up is amazing. Obviously, if you're a Supercoach player, you know how good it is. Essendon, Richmond, West Coast, all teams that he could go absolutely nuts against. I think if you're going to get him, it has to be this week. Has to be this week. Otherwise, you've missed him. Is it okay to miss him? I think it is. Long term, I think it is okay to miss him. You got to remember, he does have the buy early, and you're going to have to trade a premium out or a mid-price out that you potentially trusted if you want to get him in. So that's the dilemma. I personally think if you've done research on guys, you should back them in. It's only one bad game. Guys like Zach Fisher, Nick Martin, I'm happy to back them in for one more week, just because we've done all this research on them. What's the point of throwing them in the bin after one game? We've backed them for a reason. So the other side of the fence is you pull the trigger early, and you just hope that Nick Martin and Fisher don't go too big, because they could. But yeah, so there's two sides of the coin, but I just think if you can somehow find a way around Heeney, do that. I'm personally sacrificing George Hewitt. I mean, he's not going to be a top 8 mid unless a fucking miracle happens. But yeah, George Hewitt, I'm happy to sacrifice. I knew it was a bad pick. looking back on it, it was just one of those last second dumb decisions. So definitely shouldn't have done it in hindsight, but you know, there was potential for the pick to be okay. But yeah, no, thank you. George Hewitt, goodbye. Okay, so Marty Hoare, I think you could jump on. He's played 1 game. No, wait, sorry, I thought he played 2. Hogan, so he plays West Coast this week. He's going to kick a lot of goals. The dude's a gun, and he's in the best team. I think he's going to win the Coleman quite comfortably, and that's from a Carlton supporter. So, yeah, I just think Hogan, look, if you want to grab him, is he going to be a top 6? Probably. Is he going to have some absolutely shit games? I'd say likely. It's going to be hard for him to kick bags every week. He's going to have a game where he kicks maybe 1 goal or 2 goals and only scores, 50, 60. So that's the risk you take. There's going to be games where he kicks probably 7 or 8, especially against West Coast this week. So if you want to jump on him, this is probably the week to do it. I personally don't think we should be flipping too many premiums around unless we have injured ones. I don't know any premiums got injured besides like Sicily. Sicily got suspension. Fuck him off. Roll's not great. Playing lockdown, and he got tagged as well. It didn't help. Matt Rao. So, look, he's got serious M1 potential. I don't know if Damien Hardwick's coaching has changed his role, but whatever he's done this year, I think it's more outside. I think he's winning it more on the outside. He was always just a pure inside player. So, look, Rao's had a full preseason. He's going to go nuts this year, no doubt about it. But the problem is early buy next week. I don't think anyone's in a position to trade premiums in right now. So I think generally, if you're thinking about how we should be trading, just try and get the value. Try and get the guys with the low break even. They're going to make money. And then we buy ourselves more time to make decisions on premiums. Okay, so let's say, for example, Rao drops off a little bit. Don't think it's going to happen, but it could. If we jumped on him this week, we could get screwed over by that. But giving us a bit of extra time, we're guaranteed going to get some money makers instead. So that's a foolproof plan. Caleb Sarong, look, it was a great game. Obviously, 170. Is he going to do that again? Probably not. Probably not again. Don't jump on him. Don't jump on him yet. Let's see who's most traded out. So Gibcus, yep, makes sense. He's done for the year. Zach Fisher, I'm giving him 1 more week. I could see, like I said with Heeney, you have to get rid of someone if you want to jump on someone. That's the issue. We can't just go rookies to Heeney. So, yeah, there's 2 sides of the coin, like I said. You can pull the trigger early on Fisher if you really didn't like the role. In my opinion, the role was there. It was just a matter of butchering the ball. And, yeah, so that was kind of shitty. But, yeah, it is what it is. So I'll back him to bounce back. Zach Reed. Look, I don't know how long he's going to be out for. Hamstring tightness. I think I'm just going to leave him for now because it's best 18. Sicily, I can see why I traded. Nick Martin, I think back him in. And we're not going to talk about the rest. I wouldn't be trading Zach Williams. So now let's talk about my trades. So what I've done, I've gone Hewitt, Clark, and Fisher out. I thought I kept Fisher, not going to lie. So this is for now. I've got Fisher out for now. I'm going to wait and see. Heeney, Billings, and Berry. I can't believe I just talked Fisher up, but I have him out. Look, I think the thing with Fisher is best. The thing that this is what I was thinking. Sorry, I did these trades last night, or this morning. Fisher has a very high break even. Absolute worst case scenario, you know what? We have 40 trades, we can get him back. Worst case scenario, if he goes nuts, we can get him back. Even if you pay $450K for him, I'm not really that worried about that. Okay, let's just get a better sample size of what his output's going to be. For now, goodbye. Heeney, break even's too good. Fisher's too good. I think he's a lock. But like I said, I can see why people are going to have to fade him because you're going to have to sacrifice someone. So yeah, these are my trades. Billings, Heeney, and Berry in. All low break evens for guys with high break evens. Simple as that. Clark, Hewitt, and Fisher. Yes, I'm using a boost. Do I like using a boost this early? Absolutely not. But you know what? I got to play aggressive. I'm ranked 30k. I'm not going to just sit there and lay down. So I think that's the case for most people. But at the same time, try and find the balance of backing in your starting team. Because, yeah, then that you did pick all your premiums and your mid prices for a reason. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.